Bard AI changes the game of search. Search engines were built for keywords, but Bard was built for conversations. Has Google just redefined how we search forever? In this video, we uncover how Bard AI is changing search as we know it. What makes it different from traditional search engines? Why is it pushing Google's own systems into the future? And how could Bard shift the power of the internet from websites to conversations? If you've ever used Google, this could impact how you find information, make decisions, and trust what you see online. Bard is Google's answer to ChatGPT, but with a twist. Bard launched in response to OpenAI's ChatGPT, but it's not just a copycat. While ChatGPT was trained to respond to prompts in isolation, Bard was built to integrate deeply with Google's knowledge graph, real-time web access, and interactive tools. It combines the reasoning power of large language models with live internet data, meaning it doesn't just recall, it updates. This turns Bard into something unique, a blend of AI assistant, search engine, and content synthesizer, all in one. From queries to conversations. Traditional search is based on keywords. Type, hit enter, browse links, but Bard flips the model. Ask Bard a question and it responds in natural language. You can refine, re-ask, or follow up, just like talking to a human. This conversational layer eliminates the need to click 10 links, scan ads, or decode forum threads. It brings the answers front and center and makes browsing feel obsolete. That's the shift, from searching for pages to searching with AI. It's not just a chatbot. It's an assistant. Bard isn't confined to giving answers. It helps write emails, generate code, summarize meetings, create shopping lists, and more. Integrated with Google Workspace, Bard can access your Gmail, Docs, Sheets, and Calendar with permission to act as a true productivity assistant. Need a recap of recent emails from your team? Bard can do that. Want a summary of a 10-page PDF? Just upload and ask. It's like a search engine that doesn't just find information, but actually helps you act on it. Bard accesses real-time web data. Here's where Bard leaps ahead of many other AIs. While some models are trained on static data, Bard can pull from the live web to get real-time information. This means it's useful for trending topics, breaking news, updated prices, or current events. Looking for the best deals on a product today? Bard can compare them instantly. Need an update on a live sports score or stock? It's in Bard's reach. This integration with Google's index makes Bard feel more like a hybrid of search plus AI than either on its own. It doesn't just search, it synthesizes. When you Google a question, you get links. When you ask Bard, you get conclusions. Bard pulls insights from multiple sources, blends them, and presents them as a cohesive answer. This means less jumping between tabs, and more time actually understanding what you searched for. Ask Bard to compare two phones, summarize scientific opinions, or weigh pros and cons, and it responds like a researcher, not a search engine. The key? It's not just finding data. It's processing it for you. Search is becoming more visual, and Bard is ready. Google is shifting toward multimodal search, meaning input and output aren't just text. Bard is part of that vision. With support for image prompts, diagram generation, and future plans for voice and video, Bard is evolving beyond a text box. You'll be able to ask a question using an image, generate graphs from data, get explanations using annotated visuals. This makes Bard more accessible for visual learners and more powerful for professionals in design, education, and analysis. It's integrated with Google's core services. Here's what truly sets Bard apart. It's not a standalone app. It's being woven into the entire Google ecosystem. That means Chrome. Ask Bard from your browser bar. Search. Bard powers the AI Overviews feature in experimental results. Maps. Ask Bard for travel suggestions, complete with routes. Docs. Get writing support or summaries inside your documents. This gives Bard a level of context and usability no other AI has right now, because it's plugged into the tools you already use. AI Overviews are rewriting the search results page. Google is already using Bard-like tech in its new AI Overviews. Instead of showing 10 links, search results now include a summarized answer powered by generative AI right at the top. This means users get answers instantly. Fewer people click through to websites, SEO strategies are being disrupted for creators, businesses, and publishers. This is a huge shift. Google isn't just indexing the web anymore. It's answering it using models like Bard as the engine. It's a strategic weapon against Microsoft. Let's be real. Bard isn't just about innovation. It's about competition. When Microsoft added GPT-powered Copilot into Bing and Office, Google saw the writing on the wall. Bard is Google's counterplay. By embedding AI into search, email, docs, and more, Google is ensuring users stay inside its ecosystem. And by making Bard accessible through Workspace and Google One, it's positioning itself as a consumer-first AI provider without losing its grip on enterprise. It's not just a feature race. It's a battle for daily relevance. Bard is getting smarter. Fast powered by Google's Gemini models, Bard has been evolving rapidly. From Gemini 1 to Gemini 1.5, each release adds better reasoning, longer memory, and more complex planning skills. Recent updates include larger context windows, up to 1 million tokens, file uploads and analysis, context-aware multi-step interactions, plugin-style integrations with external tools. This isn't the Bard of 2023. It's rapidly becoming a general-purpose reasoning engine, with the world's largest search company behind it. Bard isn't replacing search, it's reprogramming it. So how is Bard changing the game of search? By shifting the focus from navigation to conversation. From finding pages to extracting insights. From scanning 10 links to acting on one answer. Google knows that the future of search isn't about who ranks highest. It's about who understands your question the best and responds like a partner. Bard isn't just a chatbot. It's Google's next-generation interface with the web, and it's already changing how we interact with knowledge. The old rules of search are fading. Bard is writing new ones.